designing layout. So in this lecture, we're going to look at how to insert layout in QGIS. So I'm just going to grab one of the previous project we have. So I'm going to go to project and I'm going to go to open and discard, and then I'm going to pick this Nigeria. I'll click on open. So this was the project where we label this entire map of Nigeria using chlorophyll. All right, so from here now, I'm going to go to project again, and I'm going to go down right to new print layout. So I'm going to create a new name. So I'll just put a random alphabet and I'll click on OK. So it's going to come up with this page we are seeing on the screen. Now with this, I'm going to come down to what we have here as add map. So on adding map, I'm going to just left click using the mouse I'm using and draw it down so that it does not cover everywhere and I released. So you will see that what we have on this will be transferred to the layout view. All right, that is the first thing you need to do. So also, if I want to, like now, if I zoom, you see that everything is moving with it, but I just want to make adjustment to the map layout. So I'm going to come up to this you have here as move items. So it's just specifically when you see the move item, it's written content. So it's going to be just the content that will move. All right, so anytime you move, it just be the content. So we have this adjusted so we can draw it and put it to where we want. All right, so let's say we want to put it this side because we're going to put legends and other things and all of that. So we just adjust it like this. Now if we do not want to move this anymore, we're just going to come here and we'll check this. So it means we've locked this interface and nothing will move. But before we lock that, if I click on this and I go to items properties and I scroll down, you will see where we have frame. So once I click on it, you see that this frame is here, and then you make adjustment to this frame so that it does not go out. Okay, so now the next, let's lock this back. The next we want to do is to add labels. So I'm just going to come down here and you will see add label. Yeah, so I'm just going to click on this. Either I click once or I drag, it's still the same thing. So you see here I'm going to write, you pardon my keyboard, so I'm going to write Nigeria, map of Nigeria. Map of Nigeria, and if you zoom, you will see that we have map of Nigeria, but it is not big enough, so we want to make adjustment to it. So when you come down here and you click on this font, here you will choose which font you want to use. Now if I use this font, you know it's a big font called Big Deal. So any font you want to choose, once you've made selection to your font, let's leave it to this aromatics or whatever it is, and then we have it only at regular, and then we increase the font size. So as we're increasing the font size, you will see that it's becoming bigger and bigger. All right, so let's go back to presidency, accidental presidency. So let's increase it a bit. If I want to add a background to it, that can be arranged. If I want to add buffer to it, that can also be arranged, and all of that. So you can drop shadow. You see that there is a drop shadow on the map, making it looks nice and all of that. So with that, we can make all of those adjustments, and we can also, under these appearances, we can make this margin whether we are going left or we are going down or we're going left, right, center, anywhere we're going. So you see that is done on that side. And if we don't want it to move again, we also what, close it. So the next is that we're going to go to legend. So we have our legend here. So I click on legend, say that I draw this, or I click on it once and it will create this for us. So once we have this created, this has all the 36 state plus FCT and an additional of that. So we will go down through it and we're going to make some changes. So if I come under this, now first under the legend items, you have to remove this auto update. So if you uncheck this auto update, you will be able to make adjustment. So one of the things I'm going to be making adjustment will be this one that has no it has not no name, so I'm going to just remove it. All right, you see that it's adjusting. So let's look at, we have something like water body, we remove it. We have also I see something like rivers, we also remove it. So we just remove all those unwanted items that are within the map interface. So once that is done, we can also go to the fonts and all of that, make all the adjustment. But what I'm interested is to come to column. So let's make it a 2 column. All right. So let's say 3 if possible. And let's put equal width. All right. Or let's split layer, I think. Yeah, let's split layers. So you see we have 3 columns with a split of a layer. All right. So we have 3 columns. If we say 2, you will see it like this. So I think 2 is okay. So we have our legend splitted because of the chlorophyll we've created in one of the lectures previously. So we have 2 of this. So you see our legend is this and we can leave it. So if we want to add um if we want to add things like title, what the title of the legend, we can type that in here and all of that. So the next is that we want to go to adding a scale bar. So I'm just going to click on this. So you see a scale bar appears. Now this scale bar has this about it, so you can also make changes by coming to either the size, the scale by unit, whether it's a meter, a kilometers, and all of that. So you make adjustment to all of it. If you want it, the whether you want it to be you can see all of this. So we have calculate along middle of map, calculate along top of map, and all of that. So you look through it and make adjustment to your map data. So the next is I want to add not arrow. So if you look, you see something that has a sign of a not arrow. So I'm just going to draw something like this. So you see a not arrow has been added. Now if you click on it, you will see other different symbols of not arrow under the SVG image, that is scalable vector graphics. So if you look at it, you choose different not arrow that you have here and any of them, and then you change the position where you want it to be. You change the positionings to suit your design. So let me put this one up here and then I leave this one down here, and then basically pretty that is it. So you just go through this, you see different usage of them, and as you add them, if I have anything on attributes that I want to add the attribute, I'll just do this, and then you see that the attribute will be added. So if you zoom this, whatever is on the attribute is basically showing. So let's do a bit of moving this map up by coming here and make this adjustment. Oh, sorry, this one down here. So let's move this a bit up, and then we also move the map of Nigeria so that we can have place to position this. So let me leave this here and let me lock it, and then let's move this. Sorry, the system is a bit sluggish, but basically you just rearrange the whole thing and give them perspective, because that is just all I wanted to show. So let's remove this because it's making the system froze. All right, so now we have our north arrow shown, we have our maps, we have our all of that. So basically this is how to create and insert layouts on QGIS. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to practice, and I will see you in the next lecture.